privilege to be here. And on behalf of them, thank you so much. And also help me to celebrate the president of TASIFA, Sir Efeso, and the entire team. Let's celebrate and honor this man. Let me just stand up and see him. Yes, thank you so much, sir, for the work that you are doing. It's really remarkable. And as well, let me pause for a minute. And as well, congratulations to our graduates. Let's celebrate our graduates today. I'm from Malawi. I've served as the president for African students from Malawi here in India for 2 years, and now I'm the president of African Time. I'm not standing here to sympathize with you. I'm not standing here to encourage you. I'm not also standing here to motivate you. I'm standing here to awaken and steer the things that are already in you. I'm not standing here to tell you something that you already don't know. Because I know my audience, I'm speaking to the great minds. So you are the great minds that I'm speaking right now. But one thing that I know is that we all have got what it takes to change our own world, to change our environment. I was reading a book by Dr. John Maxwell. He was saying, change your world. And also the book by Dr. Zentrim, he said, you can make your history. So I'm speaking to history makers. And as African Time, we're going to explain on what we are doing on that regard. We have our theme for this year. The theme for this year is what's next after university. Oh yes, we have got already for plans. I've interacted with a lot of us. To some of us, we say we want to get a good job, we want to travel, we want to go some other places, we want to continue with our education. Oh yeah, all that beautiful and great. And we have to do that. But I believe there is one thing which we has to transcend, and not only to graduate with a paper, but to graduate to a point where African Time, an idea of higher resolution. So when we are saying that this thing is of higher resolution, it simply means that we are differentiating it and comparing it from other ideas of lower resolution. And then we are taking it in the context of who we are as Africans. To see as African continent, we seem to be way behind and seem to be moving backward comparing to other developed continents. What are these things? We see it in our education system, in our governance, in our leadership, technology, infrastructure, mining, tourism, in any spheres of influence, you can name it. We are still way behind. And we are saying that we as African youth, can we come together and have a realistic, bold, unapologetic conversation to say what has contributed to be where we are, and what will take us to move from where we are to a place where we do believe that we have Africa vulnerable. Anything made and done outside Africa is superior and desirable. Anything made and done by Africa is worse. Anything made outside Africa is better. To some instances, for example, today I was here early in the morning. We schedule our president Sarifel say, okay, we are starting at 11 a.m. We tend to stay, our people, they start coming at 12. 1. What is the reason? You know the reason? We say we are African, that's African time. So us, we are using the same concept, but this time around is in higher resolution. We say it's a matter of time. And that time is when? Now. Another aspect of African time is to redefine true meaning and essence of success. To my fellow graduates, when we are saying that this person is a successful person, what does it mean? Does it only comprises that, oh wow, you own apartments, you are driving luxurious car, you can travel over the world, you can send your kids to study abroad? We say no. There is much to it, whereby your success is not only impacting than ever before. There is a need of enlightenment amongst ourselves as Africans that is beyond academia. You can agree with me that you do present yourself the way you do. You dress the way you dress. You observe things the way you observe based on the enlightenment that you've accumulated all this long. Is that true? Yes. We have to get to a point to know that you know things that I don't know. And I know things that you don't. So let's come together and have this kind of a realistic conversation and to reclaim our identity, our roots. That comes with the mindset change, culture, and identity, as I already said. Number 2 is to identify. So as Africans time, what are we identifying? We are identifying skills, abilities, traits, and talents amongst ourselves as African youth. We know that Africa, we are not lacking talents. We have got it all. But what we are lacking is the actualization in the platform for the full manifestation at the global scale. So as African time, we are providing that thing. I do give an example of myself. That at first, I didn't know that I'm into leadership. It took some other people who saw it in me. And then these people exposed me to write materials of study, whom to follow, what to watch, what to read. Little later did I know, I started doing things that I couldn't do before. And I do believe that we have got that amongst ourselves. And another thing is to empower and to inspire. What does it mean? To empower and to inspire. To empower, it's just simple as to say, you know what, I see what you are doing. You've got our support. They don't even know what to do. And it's only your way to say, you know what, I was also once went through the same. And this is how I managed it. You can also do it. And to inspire, as I'm about to wrap up, to inspire is simply to say that, you know, when we are studying civilizations of different ages and beyond that has happened, we see that in other continents or countries, they have created an atmosphere, an environment where even the young ones, by the age of 11, 12, 13, 14, they are already knowing what they want in their lives. Let's give an example of US, even here in India. We see the likes of Mark Zuckerberg. By the age of 18, he was already on Facebook, which is Meta. And we like that in Africa. We say we have this fallacy to say life begins at 40. Have you ever heard about that before? Yes, we are being defined. You cannot build this at this age. You cannot do this before you accomplish this. No, we have to start inspiring each other right now. We have to role model the way. Guess what? In Africa, we are not lacking successful people. We do have got a lot of them. But we are lacking those people who can role model the way. So as you are graduating today, as you are hearing me, know that you are a role model. As when we were studying African time, we didn't just study it for Malawians. We didn't just study it for southern part of Africa. We studied it for the entire Africa, not only in Africa, but for the entire world. Finally, as African time, we are mobilizing and organizing ourselves as Africans. Guess what? When we are studying statistics, we see that Africa, we are studying on the population of 1.6 billion people. The statistics is less than 5 million. We have Togo, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia. So how would someone with a population less than 5 million gonna sit on the table to negotiate with someone who is bringing 1.4 billion? It can't work. We need to start now mobilizing and organizing ourselves, because also Africa is a younger continent. We have got a huge number of us as African youth. And if we are not going to organize ourselves, if we are not going to mobilize ourselves, it will also going to be a disaster to ourselves and to the generation to come. And African time, we are fostering and enhancing collaborative ideologies and actions. And also the spirit of not only being saved, but also to save the continent. You are the great national builder, and the world is yet to hear your story. Thank you so much. May God bless you. I love you, and I love Africa.
Thank you. Let us show some appreciation for that nice and touching speech.